You chose to slap me down and let everybody know who's boss.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the characters who lost our sympathies through constant bad choices and behaviour. Since we'll be discussing key plot points, watch out for spoilers.
Oh, that's so great! Ooh, not for Bonnie. But for you, yay! Oh.
Number 10, Mindy Lahiri. The Mindy Project. Living in a rom-com sounds wonderful. Being the main character of your own story, surrounded by quirky characters and cute love interests, what's not to love?
No, Mindy. It's me, Alex. I lost my virginity to you.
Whoa. But that's not how real life works, something Mindy never bothers to realise. Although introduced as a starry-eyed OBGYN navigating love and career, Mindy's self-centeredness overshadows all her charm. From constantly flaking out on her friends and her ambitions, to clinging to her toxic romance with the equally controlling Danny Castellano, Mindy is her own worst enemy.
I think you're right. We should call it off.
Wait, what? No, Danny, no. That was a false ultimatum. I read in a magazine that's how you get a guy to. No, I take it back. I don't want to.
Listen.
I don't want to stop.
Okay.
She makes her own choices yet can't live with them, creating a trail of unnecessary drama around her. It takes years of heartbreak before Mindy finally turns things around, but by then, we're all out of excuses.
I was gonna say that I never stopped loving you, and I don't think I ever will.
Number 9, Spike, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Despite his sadistic streak and massive kill count, Spike's charisma and complexity endeared him to fans. However, his dangerous dynamic with Buffy reaches a breaking point in the 6th season. Fueled by his dark obsession, Spike's aggressive advances towards Buffy cross into deeply disturbing territory.
Ask me again why I could never love you.
Buffy, my God, I didn't.
Because I stopped you. Something I should have done a long time ago.
According to James Masters, the scene was designed to show the character at his worst, forcing audiences to see just how far he could fall. Suffice it to say, it worked, as Spike's lovable bad boy image was shattered, exposing the fiend within. And although Spike does redeem himself, fans could never fully trust him again. The scene affected Masters as well, who called it the darkest professional day of my life.
It's a problematic scene for a lot of people who like the show. And it's the darkest professional day of my life.
Number 8, Deborah Morgan, Dexter. Burdened by paternal neglect, Deborah makes some truly questionable romantic choices, like dating the ice truck killer and an FBI agent old enough to be her dad, among others.
Mind if I tag along?
To the interview?
I'd like to see Detective Morgan in all her glory.
Sounds like someone's bored with retirement already.
But while we empathise with her abandonment issues, there's really no defending her when she falls in love with Dexter. You know, her adoptive brother.
Right here.
Influenced by some questionable advice from her psychiatrist, Deborah convinces herself that Dexter is the one that she's meant to be with. In a show about serial killers, it was this incredibly uncomfortable twist where fans finally drew the line, eliminating much of their sympathy for Deborah. The angle was dropped as inexplicably as it began, but the trust between the audience and Deborah was irreparably broken.
If I loved you, I went to the church that night that you killed Travis Marshall to tell you that I'm in love with you.
You're in love with me?
Number 7, John J.D. Dorian, Scrubs.
Maybe it's true that I'm someone who only wants what he can't have. But what if the thing I want is the girl I'm supposed to end up with?
At first, JD seems like the most harmless doctor at Sacred Heart, but over time he goes from a naive idealist to an over-the-top man-child, expecting to be babied by Turk and Carla while toying around with Elliot's emotions.
I don't love you.
What?
Please don't cry.
Oh, I won't.
someone who fancies himself as the moral centre of the show, JD's contempt for his brother and constant need for validation from Cox are strikingly hypocritical.
This is a teaching hospital. You have to teach.
I know. I'm so tired of their attitude, and I'm tired of their ignorance. It's the same thing year after year. I'm just tired.
Although he seems unlucky in love, his sketchy romantic history tells a different story, from hooking up with his mentor's ex and kissing his best friend's wife, to sabotaging most of Elliot's relationships. And while JD's various quirks and fantasies keep us entertained, it's hard to overlook his most glaring flaws.
Oh, Dr. Cox, have you met
You don't have to introduce me to my ex-wife.
You putz.
Number 6, Doug Heffernan, the King of Queens.
What do you think I should do? Should I tell him?
Well, he is your friend, and his wife is making a jerk out of him.
No, I should tell him. It's just so personal, you know? Up until now, our relationship has been so simple. You know, we watch the games, we drink beers, we eat chips, we never share a deep feeling or thought. I don't want to lose that.
Doug's easygoing and goofy attitude has its moments, but it can wear extremely thin. At times, watching him continually skirt responsibilities, dump his wife with household duties, and treat life like a playground is downright infuriating. Originally a minor character trait, Doug's immaturity ends up becoming his whole personality, as every episode centers around his latest antics and childish escapades.
Relax, it's me! Douglas, I thought you were at that seminar with Carrie. Something came up. Listen, I'm gonna jump in the shower. When Carrie comes in, pretend you never saw me, and you definitely never saw this.
While the show portrays him as a lovable everyman, we think he's way overdue to start acting his age. Characters like Doug were common back when the show aired, but today, his refusal to grow up just makes him appear selfish and irresponsible.
We had to open that and look at it. You gotta check out the contents sometimes.
Number 5, Barney Stinson, How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, you're dangerous, Maverick. Your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
Easily the show's breakout character, Barney's charisma, sharp suits, and numerous catchphrases made him a worldwide sensation. But as the series has aged, so has the fan perception around him. While his behaviour is framed as flawed character development, Barney's shallow view of women and manipulative schemes are impossible to ignore.
Wow. Thanks for explaining that. I get so confused.
That's because you're a woman.
I don't even know why we're laughing.
Of course you don't.
Whether documenting a list of his conquests, writing a playbook on how to lie and deceive women, or pushing his friends to embrace their darkest desires, Barney is like the devil on your shoulder.
Ooh, Ted, pee off the roof.
Whoa, I wouldn't do that if I were you. There's people walking down there.
Come on, Ted. Who are you gonna listen to? Me or Mr. Goody-Goody over there?
Sure, he turns over a new leaf by the show's end, but that doesn't make up for years of predatory antics that were anything but legendary, no matter how much he claims it. True story.
Nothing suits me like a suit!
Number 4, Skyler White, Breaking Bad.
I see. Now I'm supposed to go, Hank. Please, what can I possibly do to further benefit my spoiled, kleptomaniac bitch sister who somehow always manages to be the center of attention? Because God knows, she's the one with the really important problems.
Whether you love or hate Walt's descent into villainy, one thing unites the fandom: their hatred for Skyler. Introduced as a concerned wife, Skyler gradually reveals herself to be a nagging, unsupportive partner and the bane of Walt's existence.
Hey, everybody. Walt suddenly decided to invest in laser tag, just out of the blue. Really? That's what we're supposed to tell people, our family, our friends? The government?
Despite claiming the moral high ground, Skyler remains actively involved in Walt's illegal activities. Even those initially on her side eventually shed their support, as things like her affair, deliberate turning of a blind eye to violence, and putting her family at risk just can't be excused. More than anything though, it's her annoying, self-righteous attitude that destroys any chance of winning back our favour.
All I can do is wait. That's it. That's the only good option. Hold on. Bide my time. And wait.
Wait for what? What are you waiting for?
For the cancer to come back.
Number 3, Daenerys Targaryen, Game of Thrones.
Dracarys.
For most of the series, Daenerys stands as a symbol of hope and justice, evolving into a queen and the mother of dragons. But it was all too good to be true, as the final season strips all of the goodwill the former heroine had earned. Consumed with power and blind vengeance, Daenerys leaves King's Landing in ruin, ending her arc in a blaze of destruction. Her cold disregard for the devastation she's caused reinforces her turn for the worst, ultimately making her the true antagonist of the series. For many, Daenerys' transformation from liberator to tyrant, combined with Jon Snow's shift from an underdog hero to an indecisive pawn, eroded most of the equity the show had built with its fanbase. Number 2, Ross Gellar, Friends.
We were on a break! Oh my God, if you say that one more time, I'm gonna break up with you.
Although Ross does have some positive qualities, they're buried deep under layers of insecurity and petty behaviour. I mean, we get it. You are on a break. Whether it's the constant whining, possessiveness, romancing a much younger student, or making a move on his own cousin, he's pretty much a walking red flag.
She wants it. I'm going in.
What the hell are you doing?
Say something clever.
Though the show tries to portray him as the ultimate nice guy, it's hard to see him as anything but an insecure man-child, still clinging to being his parents' favourite. But time hasn't been too kind to Dr. Gellar, who doesn't get a free pass from today's viewers. And before he tries to correct our grammar, we agree with Monica. Sometimes it's who.
Whom. Sometimes it's who.
Sometimes it's...
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, Jerry Mouse, Tom and Jerry. As kids, we all thought he was the good guy, but as adults, we're all Team Tom. We want this mouse out of the house. Alright, we're joking, so let's move on to the real number 1. Number 1, Meredith Grey, Grey's Anatomy.
I can't leave you. But you're constantly leaving me. You walk away when you want, you come back when you want. Not everyone. Not your friends. But you leave me.
For some, Izzy's decline from a likeable outsider to a melodramatic mess was painful to watch, but she's got nothing on the show's titular character. Even after 20 years, Meredith remains the same, a cold, narcissistic, and rude person who constantly makes reckless decisions and blames everyone around her.
But sometimes, that invasion of personal space, it can be exactly what you need.
Instead of growing through her relationships, Meredith's emotional detachment becomes her defining trait, creating a wider gap between her and the more likeable members of the cast. Despite repeatedly setting herself up for failure in both career and romance, Meredith falls into the same trap time and again. So why is she like this? Nobody really knows, and after 2 decades of watching her remain narratively stagnant, nobody really cares anymore.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Because I really don't want to talk about this.
Yeah. Clearly.
Is there a character you've given up on that we didn't mention? Let us know in the comments.
Believe me, money laundering ain't what it used to be. God, do I miss the 80s.